Scammers are sending convincing text messages pretending to be from real banks and other financial institutions, and consumers are falling for it. Text spoofing or smishing is disturbingly easy to do and has led to thousands of pounds ending up in the hands of con men while others hand over their bank details to strangers. And the biggest risk of all is that if you transfer money as a result, you have almost no way to get it back from the scammers. Due to the way smartphones group messages that say they're from the same source, fraudsters are able to send spoofing text messages which pop up inside a string of legitimate texts, usually from the recipient's bank. For example, say you already have genuine texts from NatWest on your phone, and a fraudster sends a message using the short name NatWest, your phone will include it in the message thread alongside the legitimate messages, making it tricky to spot the ruse. Typically, spoofing messages will alert the recipient to some unusual activity on their account and invite them to log in, via a link, to secure their account or to phone a number included in the text message. The goal is to scare you. This is what the criminal wants. They want you to be so concerned about the content of the message that you don't realize it's a con, and you subsequently click on the link they provide or provide other details that are useful to the criminal, explained Vince Warrington, cybersecurity expert and director at Protective Intelligence. And it's working. A spate of high-profile cases in recent years has seen bank customers tricked out of thousands of pounds this way. Worse still, in many cases, banks have blamed victims for being negligent with their online banking information and refused to refund the stolen money. So, how is a text spoofing scam carried out? Legitimate organizations such as banks and credit card providers use text gateways to cheaply send millions of messages at a time, with texts coming from a company name rather than a phone number. But fraudsters are using the same technology to con innocent banking customers. An investigation by Which? Showed how easy it is to send a spoof text. Researchers wrote a message claiming to be from a major bank, building society or credit card firm, stating the recipient's account had been suspended and asking them to click on a link to unlock it. The texts were sent in the names of more than a dozen financial firms and all of them arrived on test phones, with some appearing in existing threads. The links the criminals provide in these messages lead to very convincing-looking websites, all designed to fool the victim, and could be indistinguishable from the real thing. By entering your details on these sites, you are giving the criminals all they need to know to access your account, warned Warrington. As well as using text gateway technology to fool victims, fraudsters can use number spoofing websites to send fraudulent texts. These sites claim to be prank sites, but they can easily be used to send texts displaying the short name of a high street bank. If you sign up, or have a promotional code, you can send a text with any name and phone number you like attached. They boast about it in the description, explaining there are no limits to the fake names and numbers you can use, then offer a quick tick this box to say you realize this could cause issues at the end. To stay safe, never click on links or call any numbers contained within a text message, email or anything else sent to you. Instead, look up the organization's details independently and contact it to verify the message. Remember that genuine financial institutions will never ask for your PIN or full password, or ask you to generate a one-time passcode to move your money to a safe account. Recipients should remember that no financial institution will ever ask them for sensitive information via text, said Lee Munson, security researcher for Comparative.com. Secondly, there are often telltale signs that give these messages away: the sense of urgency, spelling mistakes, and not addressing the recipient by name. If you're conned out of money or tricked into giving away your personal details, contact your bank immediately and report it to actionfraud at actionfraud.police.uk. You can send any suspicious texts to your mobile network by forwarding them to 7726.